What's up, everyone? Platano here, and welcome back to another webisode on the Jowell Show. So I decided I wanted to stand for this one, everything, some videos I feel like saying now, some I don't. But today what I want to talk about is a controversial video. I did say I was not going to talk about these things in today's society, like when it comes to like politics or anything like that. But I really wanted to touch down on this topic because this is something I have talked about before, like this similar subject I have talked about before in the past, like a couple of years back. And as with all these shootings going on and everything like that, which I'm not happy about. We've heard about the shooting that happened in Monterey Park, California, and some dance, I think it was a dance hall or something like that, with a lot of Asian. There's a heavily populated like Asian area, so a lot of them, well, Chinese, because it was all celebrating the Lunar New Year and everything. I know about it. I don't know much about it. I just know a little bit that it pertains to like different animals, like and stuff like rabbits and dragons and stuff like that, and monkeys, I think, and all type of different animals. I'm not sure much about it. Like I don't know 100% about that particular holiday, whatever, like how that culture is or whatever like that. But I just know of it. I know of it. People, want to come out and celebrate because, a lot of people wasn't able to do this stuff for like the past 3 years and everything. Well, most people, I should say, wasn't able to do all this stuff for the past 3 years and everything. So they want to come out and have fun and everything like that. But now you can't even go outside anymore and have fun, or even go indoors, a place to have fun, like going to like a club or whatever like that, or just like some indoor gathering or something like that. You can't even go to like a friggin' mall anymore because the shootings at the mall. You can't go to like supermarket because the shootings in the supermarkets that happened already twice already, I think last year or something like that, I think it was. And yeah, it's like all other things. It's like this is crazy. So it's like, damn, like it's just sad to like, to hear this and everything. When I heard about it and everything, my mom was talking about it, and it's just sad that what's going on now in this world, especially in this country and everything like that, where you can't just go out and have fun anymore. You gotta pretty much worry, like be aware of your surroundings, just be cautious because you don't know what's gonna happen and everything like that. Even I think like that sometimes, especially here in New York City, because you already know it's crazy over here and everything, with the same shit with the shootings and everything, which mainly happens in these liberal states, in these liberal democratic states and shit like that, where a lot of this stuff happens, where you're just not safe and you always have to be watching your back, whatever like that. Always have to be cautious wherever you go. Whether you're just going out just to walk in this, maybe go to a corner store or something, or go to some place a couple of blocks away from your house, you still have to worry because you never know what's gonna happen. Never know what's gonna happen. Can't go out anymore. You can't go indoors anymore. You can't have fun anymore. Everywhere you go is a problem now with when it comes to gun violence and everything like that. What I have to laugh about though is with these these damn Democrats and everything. You notice that how they're like really quiet about it, like a lot of these politicians or whatever like that, and everything. No one's talking about it because you know why? Because the person who did the shooting was another Asian guy. But kid you not, everyone's been talking about this on Twitter, and it's 100% true. If it was a white person that did the shooting, they would have been all over the topic. You would have heard the old man over there, Biden and shit talking, and all these other, Democrats talking about everything. They will talk about like white supremacy and domestic terrorism and all that shit when if it comes to a white person. But the Asian guy did it, then they're not saying anything about it. Black guy did it, not saying anything about it. Just like with all the Asian crimes. I know I did that video as well on here when I talked about the Asian hate crimes in New York City, which all of the crimes against them were black people. No one's talking about that. So it's like, come on, like that's crazy. But if it's a white person, then oh yeah, now we can talk about it because it fits our agenda or whatever like that. So let's talk about that. You'll never hear the end of it. But this is the reason why you don't hear about it, because it's the Asian guy who did it. Surprisingly, because honestly, I was thinking it was a black guy that did it. But it's the Asian guy that did it and everything. So like, wow, that was shocking and everything like that. I think he was also Chinese, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what his agenda was, why he did it, whatever like that. I didn't read too much into it and whatever because I don't like reading these news because it's, trying to think more positive and everything for the past few years and everything, trying to think more positive and not read up a lot of negativity going on in the world now and shit like that. So, I didn't really read up much on it. It's just that part alone I heard, and also with him in the news. Come on, watches news a lot, and I heard it. Everything, those things just, pisses you off, and you just like shake your head and everything. It's like, damn, why is this all going on? And then, of course, another thing I wanted to mention as well when it comes to a lot of these damn Democrats, liberals and shit. They want to talk about the gun violence. They want to talk about taking away people's guns. which I don't agree with at all, 100%. Like 100% don't agree with that. Because what you need to do, what these people need to do is focus on the damn criminals that have the guns. Not other people, like people who's just like good people that's law abiding or whatever. They have these things to protect themselves and everything like that. Don't take it away from them. Take away from the criminals. So make it more strict that these people can't get these background checks or something in where, these criminals can't get these guns. Because they're the ones that's going out there doing the shooting. It's not the people who has the weapon that they got, legally, the license and everything, license owned and everything that they have in the house or whatever on them to protect themselves. They're not the ones doing these shootings. It's the ones that is the criminals that's doing the shooting. They're the ones that's going around just killing people, for no reason, left and right. Like we're in a damn game like this GTA or Call of Duty or something like that. They're the ones who have that mindset, and that's the type of people who shouldn't have guns. That's the type of people who should be in jail. That's the type of people, if they have some psychological problem, because they always talk about, oh, this person's mentally ill or whatever, which I don't agree 100% on that. But if it's the case, throw these people in some damn, like mental facility or something like that, let them get help or whatever like that, because it's like, this is just crazy. It's crazy what's going on. I'm not happy with it, and what a lot of these guys, these idiots are saying is not true. That's not the case. That's not how you should go about it. Is the criminals is a problem, and there's nothing to do with that. Because even on Twitter all the time I see it where they show like a criminal that goes into like some store or something trying to rob somebody, a restaurant, and then you have the good guy, the Samaritan that has the gun legally that protects himself, actually comes in and actually saved the day, saved everybody, either by shooting that guy or whatever or what. And I've seen that many times, and I'm 100% with that. Because back then, I know I've said it on here before, back then I was like more, I would say more, I was more of a Democrat and a little bit more like, I want to say like 100% like liberal, but like moderate, I would say, moderate and everything like that. So I was against guns and everything at all. Like I always thought it was bad and never liked it, hated it and everything like that. I thought guns was bad. But then, after 2020, like I said, open my eyes and everything, and start like researching things, like broadening my mind, I should say, like, not getting the knowledge and everything, getting smarter, getting wiser and everything like that. I started seeing what the true problem is and everything, and that's how I like sort of, more turned into more of a conservative, everything like that. And guns are it's not bad. It's the people that makes them bad. These criminals is the ones that make them bad. Not the good people that has these guns legally, licensed owned, that have them for protection. They're not going around shooting people. Not going around in crowds shooting up, people, whatever like that. Like, it's just crazy. Like that's just messed up, and it's just sad. So, like I said, I don't see that as a problem. The criminals a problem, but that's just how this government is, mainly in this country. That's what the government wants. They want you to not have anybody to have any weapons or whatever. They want you to be defenseless, because that way they can have more control over you and stuff. Like these other countries, how other countries all that don't have weapons and how they control them. Like, for example, like Canada and China, all these places like that, because those countries, now those people, they can force you to do whatever they want you to do, like how they have for the past 2 years, trying to push these policies on people, these mandates, trying to force you to like, have a cloth over your face, not breathing fresh air. They want to force experimental, injections on you, whatever, that has been killing a lot of people, and a lot of people has been getting injured from it and everything like that. But they don't care, because it's all about control and all about money, So if they take away these stuff from you, then they have 100% control over you, So that's why I'm against that. You should have gun for protection, because you never know what's gonna happen in the future and stuff like that. When it comes to like anything else going on, anything that could be something crazy one day that they decide to like start. I don't know. Governments want to start trying to force other things. At least you have your weapons, and everything like that. I don't think that's definitely not the right thing to do, And that's just, I don't know what to say. That's just how these Democratic liberals think and everything like that. And like how this world right now, especially this country, maybe this country, because a lot of other countries are not even like this. They're more like conservative and everything like that. Is here where they getting on, they're doing the most shit. Here and Europe as well. They doing a lot of this shit now. They're trying to put these certain agendas on you. It's like they're trying to like push communism on you now and everything like that. And how they mess up this new generation of teenagers and even kids growing up, like coming up in the world or whatever like that. Because now in schools, they're trying to push this whole drag queen shit for the little kids. And then these teenagers like brainwashing them and to turn them woke and everything like that, making them think that they're oppressed. Like a lot of these colored, teenagers and stuff, like colored kids or whatever, the new generation, and stuff. They're trying to think that they're more like, this is oppressed. Like, oh, because of my color, my skin or whatever like that, how I look, I'm hated for it, which is not 100% true. Not even true at all. That's not even what's going on. It's just they want to push this on you. They want to push this racism thing on people and all this other shit they're trying to push on people. Like when I said, when it comes to the gun violence and everything like that, they're trying to push it on to everyone and say, oh, these guns are bad, so we just want to get rid of it. They want you to get behind it so they can take away everyone's guns, which is not the case. You know, like I said, is the criminals is the problem. They're the ones that made the guns bad. The guns are not bad, you know, because like I said before, I used to think that way, but not anymore. So everything has changed, you know, in the course of this 3 years, everything has changed. My eyes have opened. I'm not like those people. I'm not brainwashed. I'm not asleep. I know what's going on and everything. I have that knowledge. I research these things, you know, and everything like that. And that's how I formulate these things, you know, come up with these, like, you know, different answers in my head, like, you know, questions and pretty much and the answers to it and everything like that. So, you know, thank God for that. Thank God since day one, you know, since 2020, I already said no to a lot of these things I knew he was going to push. I was just said no to it. No, no, no. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you take away from me, job, money, whatever like that. It doesn't matter. And whatever, as long as, like I said, I'm in a good mood, have my health, have God and everything like that. That's what I care for, you know, and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, evil is not always going to prevail. You know, of course, it's always not going to prevail. It's always going to be the light at the end of the tunnel and everything like that. And things will change and everything like that. So just hold out and then things will change, you know. Don't comply, things will change. And that's how it should be, because that's what they're trying to push on people now with the guns, trying to brainwash a lot of these people, which they already did with a lot of these liberal fools and everything. They brainwash them into thinking that all guns are bad to take it away. So now you're defenseless and everything like that. You have no way of protecting yourself. Same thing what they do when they brainwash a lot of them into these mandates and thinking that this is good for them and everything like that, which is not. And the same thing what they're trying to do now with these climate scams and everything like that, which is not the case and everything like that. And they're trying to push you to get rid of like gas powered stoves and everything like that, and force you to get electric cars and shit like that. All that stuff is just them trying to like force a certain agenda on you. And it all comes down to this money, power, and greed and all that stuff. It's all the devil. So, you know, and I don't do business with them. And that's that, you know, and it's just crazy what's going on. I'm really sad to like hear about this stuff. You know, I don't like that. People can't even go out and have fun and everything like that. So yeah, so I'm really sorry for that, you know, the Asian community over there in California and everything. Like it's sad, you know, really sad and everything. You know, I hope everyone over there pulls through and everything like that, and just try to like try to think positive and everything. Just talk to God, everything's pray, everything will go well, and all that, you know, all that good stuff. And this is sad, you know. And yeah, you can't even go out and have fun anymore. You can't even go out and have fun. This is crazy. Like everywhere you go now is just a problem. But like I said, it's mainly in these blue states that are the case like that. All you hear and here over here, California, that's all you hear. Chicago, you know, all those places, Illinois, and all that stuff. You know, it's like that's all you hear is it's always a shooting. It's like you're not safe anywhere. You have to always like watch your back. You have to be cautious everywhere you go. And that's just not the way we should live. We shouldn't have to live that way. We shouldn't have to live like being on caution every day you walk out, you know, step out the door of your house and everything, or being afraid to come out your house or whatever like that because of what's going on. And, you know, watching news and everything like that. For those people who watch it, because I don't watch news, because watching that stuff is always negative. There's never nothing positive happening on the news, never nothing happy. It's just a bunch of negative stuff. And like, I don't want that stuff to build up more, like, you know, increase my anxiety and everything like that. So I'm just trying to think more positive and everything, and not try to think too much on those stuff, you know, just focus more on the positive stuff and just like, you know, focus more on, you know, like building up my life pretty much. That's what I want to say, like build up my life whenever like that, you know, being a good, better person, being more positive about things, being more motivated about things, you know, stuff like that. So I hope you guys can do the same in California, you know, for this tragedy and everything that happened, because it's sad. It's really sad. And I don't like seeing these things. Just like when I did my video with the Asian hate crime, and I was really pissed off about that. Like, why are you guys always targeting Asian people? They're not doing anything to nobody. You know, they don't do anything to people. They just mind their own business. Like, even in my area over here, I live around like a lot of Bengalis and stuff. You know, they're Muslim and everything like that. They don't bother nobody. You know, they just go about their business, doing what they have to do in life or whatever, or going to the mosque or whatever and pray and all that stuff. They're not going around bothering people. They're not going around beating up people or robbing or rape or shooting up people, nothing like that. So why are you picking on them? You know? So it's like, come on, like, because it's the same thing with Muslims. A lot of this Muslim hate crimes as well. I hear about all the time here in New York, anything like that. Like, why Why do they go after these people? Why do you target these people? Like I said, there's always the black people going after them. But yet these are the same people that's screaming about racism and how they oppress and everything like that and all this shit. And they demand, respect, or they demand this from you, or they demand reparations from you, whatever, and stuff like that. Like and it's just sad, because that's the people that's starting the problem. That's the people that are the most racist in the white people. That's the people that are homophobic. They don't like they don't like gay people. They don't like anybody from the alphabet community or nothing like that. They like to push hate or whatever, racism, but they don't want you to push it on them. You can't talk about them. You can't say their hair's nappy or shit like that, or big lips, thick lips, or whatever, because they'll get pissed off at that. But they're fine with doing that to you, and it's not a problem because if it's the Democrats, they don't care. Well, I should say liberal Democrats, because not all Democrats are the same. Let's just say the heavily liberal Democrats and whatever, the ones that care, that's like pushing socialism and communism and shit like that. They're the ones that would defend those type of people because they fit their agenda right now of this whole racism thing that's going on and what's going, like how everyone's oppressed and everything, like that's just, it's not good. That's not what's going on. There's nothing like that going on. Nothing like that going on. Now they're trying to push that shit, this woke shit, into all these movies now and TV shows, all these commercials you see now. It's crazy. Like, this is stuff that I know was happened before. Like, what the hell's going on? What's going on with the world? Ever since 2020, it's like the whole world's been upside down. Especially like I said, in this country, it's like everything is upside down. Everything is like, this whole country is now like, it's like in the hands of the devil now, pretty much. That's what it feels like to me. And it's just sad. So I hope people wake up and everything, open their eyes, realize what's going on. This has nothing to do with gun violence and whatever. I mean, like, yeah, gun violence and trying to, and thinking that guns are the problem and taking them away, because that's not what it's about. We all know what it's about. It's about control and all that stuff. Just you complying and everything like that, being like a blind dog and just following the leader. That's what they want and everything like that. Sorry, I strayed away from topic and everything. This all just tied into one thing, so that's the reason why I just wanted to put everything together, because I'm not doing these separate videos on anything else about this. So that's why I wanted to put everything all in one when it comes to politics and everything like that, and with the control, like how they want to control you, whether it's doing it with this climate crap and then all this stuff they want to control you with, and with the mandates and stuff like that, and with the guns, all that stuff that they're trying to push on people, to push into your head, I should say, to brainwash you to thinking this is the problem going on right now when it's not the problem going on right now, and all that stuff. And that's that. But like I said, it's sad what happened, everything. I'm really sorry for that. For the other people that lost loved ones and everything that day. It was mainly older people, they said, that was in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and stuff like that, which is sad. Like, come on, like, no one can enjoy themselves anymore, no matter what age you are. You can't enjoy yourself. It's like once you step outside, you just have to worry if you're ever going to come back home, and it's like, damn, sad and everything like that. So, like I said, my prayers with those people. And yeah, hope you guys go get through it and everything like that. It's just it's really sad. It's really upsetting. It's just crazy, like what's going on in this world now right now, and like what's going on with these people, like what's going on with this generation now. What's going on in people's heads, like what makes people do these stuff, like like damn, man, you people just need to like sit down and shit, seek help, seek God and everything like that, and just, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what goes on in those people's heads. I just know they're evil people and everything like that. And it's just crazy. But I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about it on that and everything. Because it's talking about the subject just makes me more mad and everything. Talking about all these other subjects within the subject gets me mad as well when it comes to the politicians and shit, how they're evil and everything and all this stuff. It's just all this stuff it pisses me off. This is the reason why I don't want to talk about these things. And this is all I really hear about what's going on nowadays on news and online and everything like that. Never nothing really positive I could talk about, or nothing else. Like, it's crazy, but it's going to be my one and only for a while, until maybe a couple of months later into the year or something like that. Maybe I might bring another controversial video when it comes to politics or whatever like that. But for now, that's it. That's it. That's why I want to put everything all in one with this topic, even though it's mainly, of course, about the shooting over there in California and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, a lot of people probably gonna be pissed off a lot of things I said, when it comes to pertaining to what I said with whole controlling situation, whatever. But hey, if that's what you guys want to do, you guys want to listen to what the government wants you guys to do, go ahead. You think they're really looking out for you in the best interest, then whatever you want to, that's whatever you want to think, because never trust the government. And that's it. So comment, all that good stuff. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time for the next webisode on the Jowell Show. Peace.